The UN Road Safety Week was beginning of May, and the theme was leadership. You have all made demands in your communities, for example, for safer streets for children, stronger laws and enforcement, and better response for crash victims. Although the UN Road Safety Week is over, the work doesn't stop. The demands you made during the week and the commitments given by your decision makers must be followed up. This is an important role for the NGOs. Hold governments to account for the promises they make. Unless we are persistent, these commitments can end up as just words from a stage and nothing will change. NGOs must keep push their leaders, the decision makers, the duty bearers, to commit and turn the commitments into action. The Alliance has launched the Commit to Act, a campaign to get governments, local and national, to commit to clear and specific road safety actions that you will track. The third Global Ministerial Conference in Sweden is 8 months away. It's in February 2020, and we need to push for this meeting to be where leaders demonstrate that they really mean it when they say they will stop the killing on the roads. To be that leader, decision makers need to commit to act, and our campaign will be a vehicle for the Alliance preparation with its NGOs for the conference. The campaign has 3 elements: roundtables, commitment tracking, and a civil society meeting in Sweden. The first is roundtables, where leaders, duty bearers, are handing over a specific, measurable commitment to a change. It could be a national change, stronger laws and enforcement, or it could be a local action, speed bumps outside a school to manage speed. The commitment must be written down, and this is very important. It must be written down and given to the NGO as a sign that this is serious, not just empty public words. It must also be targeted. It must be smart. It must be specific. It must also be smart targets, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Probably the commitment will relate to a demand that you are already advocating for. All the work to define the commitment is done in the preparations. You and the authorities are meeting, you're emailing, and you're negotiating. You can't expect a decision maker to turn up at an event and make a meaningful commitment and act on it. By the time you get to the round table, it's just a public ceremony, a declaration of the commitment that the decision making authority has already agreed behind closed doors. And maybe you want to hold it in a significant place, close to a dangerous road, in a roundabout, or maybe outside a school. If you want to hold a round table event, work with us in the preparation stages. It isn't relevant for everyone. We have prepared a checklist for you to decide if you want to run around the world round table. The second element of the campaign is commitment tracking, a tool on our website where we will track the commitments that were made at the roundtables. Is the commitment on track? Is it pending, or is nothing happening? As your governments push their commitment into action, the tracker will move it from not yet started to in progress and then to complete. The commitment tracker will highlight those commitments that have stalled and celebrate those where decision makers who were committed to act are acting. We want to celebrate the success and the action, but also highlight where things are not moving as they should. The third element of the campaign is a civil society meeting in Sweden, in Stockholm, on the 18th of February 2020. This will be a people's meeting. The people will stand shoulder by shoulder and make a strong statement to the leaders. It will also have a visual element, and we will share more as time is getting closer. Leadership was the theme for last week's UN Global Road Safety Week, and let the leadership be shown. Join us in getting leaders to commit to act. Do a roundtable, track it, and join the civil society meeting in Sweden. Be part of achieving real change with us. Commit to act.